this problem-solved video, Recon Dynamics talks to Ankar Amin of DPR Construction about tracking tools and equipment long before power is brought on site.
Recently, we were breaking ground on a really expansive job site, undeveloped area, completely undeveloped. There's nothing there, farmland, and wanted to track the tools and equipment from the get-go. Of course, we had no power or any other infrastructure for that matter. You know, the range of most of the solutions out in the market would sort of be prohibitive, right? They're short-range, Bluetooth-based BLE, systems that ultimately would require either sort of your roving access point model, which is really by phones, or installing sort of repeaters or access points every so many feet, and it just would have been prohibitive and impractical, to be honest. We initially installed 5 Recon towers with solar panels, in parallel, of course, and this is across, about an 800-acre plot of land. As we kind of move into construction of some of the buildings on this site, we will be adding some more towers. Will effectively increase exponentially the number of work fronts on the job site. So that essentially will demand that we have a little bit more granularity with the data, and at that time we'll install possibly another half dozen to dozen towers to get that level of granularity, to make things easier to find for the crews out there. The cool thing is, to get better definition of the zones on site, you can adjust the range on these towers so that they're not all overlapping with each other. For instance, when you're told that it's in a given range, or if it's in a given zone, you have a high level of confidence that it actually is there. Let's say your site plan requires that you have fairly expansive space, like a laydown yard that can be one zone, but in the adjacent area where you have a building that you want to split up into multiple zones, you can do that as well without adding too much extra infrastructure.